Hey guys, how's it going? Um, UBS Games sent me some Exandria stuff to open, so I was going to do a quick video about it and just kind of talk about my experience with the new cards and the format, and yep, let's get right to it. So we got the Bone Percy starter decks, we got a few packs here, look at them after. So yeah, this the Exandria set has been kind of interesting, because it feels like the power level is a bit of a step down, um, but I actually really enjoy a lot of the characters and stuff that I've played with so far, which has been really cool. Um, so let's do the bow deck first. Um, but overall, yeah, I do like the characters and sort of what they're doing. I hope they can kind of find their place in the meta, but right now I think I'm a bit concerned just because we haven't seen any real changes or anything. Um, Hopefully I'm not struggling with this for too long. But um, yeah, genuinely enjoy the characters and the mechanics. I think there are a couple of cards that I wish had a bit more text. But overall, there's some bangers in the set, and there's some fun engines and build arounds and stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing what people do with them. So, okay, this is Beauregard Lionette, and she's 622 that picks up a 3-diff attack on the fire symbol. So, haha, you can get besieged. That's pretty cool. And then let's just go through. Shoulder toss. I think this attack is very cool. When it does less than printed, it's a throw, 1 mid 5, but when it does less than printed, you draw a card and ready a foundation. Might actually make me take another look at Ibara Shiozaki, actually. Peerless Footwork, so this gives stats to kick punches and slams. Quest board is a 0-diff that I believe builds backups. Yeah. Furious Charge is a 3-diff attack. We have just some targets for bow, I guess. This is an EX3. This one's pretty good, actually, for heavy kicks. So 4 mid 9 when you block it, ready something, which is pretty cool. Predator's Pounce. This is a commit a foundation. It gives stats for the turn, sure. Um, so yeah, what else is in here? Board disarming swing, destroy rival asset. Overall, I think these decks are certainly better than the Attack on Titan ones. So we have Sprawling Fletch, in terms of like the starter product, right? But I actually think I like the Tekken 8 ones more. I just think the mechanics are a little more interesting in them. Commit for minus speed and then minus 3 conditionally. I use this in sealed. This was commit, flip, and ready something. Um, Picks up a card when you mill. And then, what is this? Oh, when you take damage, it readies. So, some of these. Mystic Recovery is a very funny card, so it's funny that they included 4 of it in here. This card, when you just build out, basically means whatever you checked in your build, you ready anyway. Um, and then you gain 3 life and stack on the bottom of your deck. Uh, kind of don't like that it incentivizes you to not play attacks, but it's certainly a good card and like opens up some interesting gameplay loops and stuff. Um, Radiant Visage, this card is a 1-diff version of Wishing Ward, which is really neat. Very good card in retro, so it's cool to see that. Strong Windup, looks like we have 4 of them. This card, or 3 of them, this card lets you play some very high difficulty attacks when you really shouldn't be able to, particularly like defeating the Colossus from AOT2 and stuff. This is after your attack deals damage, freeze a rival foundation. So we have those. This is a Tenacious Flip for -1/1. Okay, so that's the deck overall. The rares in here are these. So we've got, that's just these 2. This one that gives stats on the 3-diff, and then this one that readies when you deal damage. So that's the Beauregard deck. Probably a pretty reasonable character to start out with, so I do like that. I kind of wish these had a little bit more HP just so that you don't walk into your locals with this deck and get like 3-shot because someone's playing a +3 damage character from one of the other sets. This is the Percy deck. Do my best to open it. Yeah, it looks like I should open the back. I believe this Percy is like remove a card for 1/1, which is fine. It might be 1 speed or damage, but he also is like a 6/23, so that's really stuck in here. Sorry about that. Cool. Um, so yeah, here he is. And he is remove 1 card from your discard plus or minus 1 speed. Okay, so it's not 1/1. And he is keyworded. No, he's not, which is cool. So you can run anything you want in this character when you're trying out your first Universus games, I guess. Yeah, and in terms of the character versions from the sets here, Percy's interesting. I've heard people kind of compare him to like Lord Raptor or something. Not this one, the 7-hander, but he kind of just feels like a combined firepower character, so to me he's not super interesting. Beauregard, on the other hand, is really cool in the set, and if she works the way that I believe she does with her 2-check, which that she builds regardless of when you use the discard and attack check a 6 with the 2-check, I actually quite like that a lot. And I was playing with her earlier tonight and just felt like I needed a bit more oomph in Deadlock. Okay, so the first attack here is Bad News Bullet. This one hits really hard. This is a 6/6 that I believe doubles its damage when they're at 10 or less, and it comes with stun too, which is nice and a good block mod. Definitely happy they included this card. Science Bros is just like a fantastic engine piece, so it's good that these will be readily available. Rodan loves this card. It's just every time something's removed, it gets 1/1. It's like this repeatable stat pump on a 3-diff, which is really crazy. So we have more quest boards. The list. This is a vaguely earphone jack shaped card. Satchel Toss. I like this card. This is like a 3-5 that incentivizes them not to block it, because it comes with like a late stun. It's just a 4-4 with more stats. This is after this is not blocked, your next gets +3 speed. That's actually a pretty cool card. A bit blank for a 5-diff, but nice for like throwing this somewhat innocuous move and saying you must block it. Merciless Lead, this is the one that removes from the top. Don't think there's a ton of synergy there unless you just want to Science Bros or whatever. Pepperbox Fire. This gives just additional stats on a 3-diff. Notably, this one is +3 speed for the 7-hand Percy. Tinker Shot. Good that they included this. This one, when it's removed, gives 1/1, which is really nice, both with this Percy and the other. So that's really cool. To Sean, this is a good backup. Commit for +2 to a check is like kind of battle arena shaped, I guess. These are Tenacious for -2 speed. This is the commit last of his kind effect. Yeah. What is this one? Your rival's attack deals no damage. The next gets -2. Okay. Nice that it's on a 6 check. Imprison Noble. This card will definitely see play because of Nick Reagan. And then it's pretty reasonable in Percy as well. Oh, this card's great as well. Flip look at the top of your deck and then a really good deadlock response for repeatable damage pump or speed reduction. Show off. Reveal the top of your deck. Oh yeah, this one. The longer the game goes, that becomes obviously a lot more valuable. For tarot reading. Man, the Percy deck is quite nice. This is just the Destined for Mainstream's accessory print, I believe. Yeah. The Weapon at the Ready is a card that I'm very interested in for Rodan because it allows you to take attacks out of your discard or supersonic flights on any Rodan symbol. So it just enables the mini quest, one of the problems like the air symbol had for Rodan was the ability to like stack your discard, and this enables that, which is really cool. So let me just get the boosters, then we'll go through these. We got 1, 2, 3. So I've opened a bit of the product, and honestly, this set feels pretty good to open. I appreciate the like the alt arts and stuff. Certainly has felt better for me to open than some of the recent ones. I definitely miss the XRs from like Jet Burn and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe we'll get lucky in these 3. First booster goes here. All right, so we got this Inspiring Song's a great one to Essek, and I actually don't know what this. Oh, Leave It to Chance. That's why I didn't recognize the art. This card is very goofy and will be very fun for like just sort of kitchen table gameplay. Put this over here. All right. Great X Chop. Oop, saw the rare. Jester, and then Mighty Gathering. So this card is a really neat engine for damage with allies. Might be worth just grabbing 3 of it. Should be pretty accessible since it's only a rare. And it's definitely not future proofed, right? Like, as more ally stuff is printed, it gets better. And then the last pack. The art on this backup is great. Holstered Spellbook, Beauregard, and Johnny Trickster. This card is very cool because it allows you to skip progressive on something like City Rampage in a character that has the life symbol, which is really nice. So yeah, yeah. Shout out to UVS Games once again. Thanks for sending me some stuff to open, and I will catch you guys in the next video.